U.S. Highway 50 by Evan Wong and Kyle Kauffman. The history of Highway 50 is traced back to the earliest road following the modern-day US 50 route, the Carson Route. Also known as the Carson Trail or the Mormon Immigrant Trail, the Carson Route was established in 1848 by discharged members of the Mormon Battalion, miners who decided to return to Salt Lake, Utah after the construction of Sutter's Mill in Coloma. The opening of the Carson Route created the first east-west road for wagons over the Sierra Nevada mountains and into California. The Immigrant Wagon Road was recognized by the state of California in April of 1850 when the Surveyor General authorized bids for the road's construction, marking the beginning of the transportation system in California.
Through the establishment of wagon roads such as the Carson Route were important to the beginning of the highway system in California, the formation of the first California highway. The Lake Tahoe Wagon Road was especially significant to the evolution of the California highway system and creation of US 50. While California assumed control of the highway in 1896, the California Department of Engineering took over the road's maintenance in 1910, surveying the road and adding granite mile markers. These mile markers were the prerequisites to the green mile signs we have today, informing travelers of the distance from Placerville to Lake Tahoe. The Lincoln Highway was the next step to the development of the federal highway system, as well as the eventual creation of US 50.
The Lincoln Highway was also important in that it was the first transcontinental road in the United States, the role that US 50 would assume in the 1920s. The Lincoln Highway was essentially a precursor to US 50, following the same route and connecting Sacramento to Tahoe. The plans for the Lincoln Highway's route in El Dorado County was largely debated and actually significant to routing of US 50 over a decade later. In March of 1913, the State Highway Commission announced that the Lincoln Highway, from Folsom to Placerville, would follow the Clarksville-El Dorado route. This decision meant that the Lincoln Highway would pass through the town of Clarksville, the town that pre-existed El Dorado Hills. This routing decision was important to the development of El Dorado County and Clarksville, providing growth along the section.
The U.S. numbered system was established in 1926, designating existing highways as part of a larger numbered highway system, making navigation and interstate transportation easier and more efficient. In 1921, the Lincoln Highway split into two sections over the Sierra Nevada mountains: the Sierra Nevada Northern Route, which follows modern-day I-80 over Donner Pass, and the Sierra Nevada Southern Route, which passes over Echo Summit and into the Lake Tahoe Basin. In 1926, when the U.S. highway system was created, the Sierra Nevada Southern Route of the Lincoln Highway was designated as US 50. The Southern Route, however, was unpaved east of Placerville, making the journey more arduous than traveling simply from Sacramento to Placerville. However, starting in the early 1930s, this section was paved, bypassing many older routes to build better quality routes capable of being paved. In fact, the better quality route over Echo Summit to the west of Tahoe bypassed Johnson Pass in 1940, while the eastern section towards Lake Tahoe bypassed Myers Road in 1947.
The modern-day Highway 50 is the accumulation of previous roadways: the Carson Trail, Lake Tahoe Wagon Road, and the Lincoln Highway. US 50 embodies local history, tracing its development back to the migration of gold miners traveling west and lasting through modern times, helping everyday commuters travel to work.
Thanks for watching!